Yeah. Yeah, my crown got dents, it ain't shining clean, but it's sat on a head that survived through steam. I ain't rising silk, I rose in smoke with blood on my tongue and a pride half broke. I wore that weight like a forged regret, every scar on my face just a royal debt. I ain't chosen, I bled for the throne they rejected. I stood in a storm with a heart unrest. They want gold in a robe, I brought grit in the blade. Every jewel on my crown from a soul I saved. They think kings come perfect and brave, but real ones break and still don't cave. I was laughed at, betrayed, then left in the dark, still led like a king with a flame in a heart. No scepter, just rage, no guard, just scars, no anthem played, just war-torn bars. I don't sit in the palace, I march with a bruise, with a cracked crown tilted from battles I choose. And I don't need cheers or a gilded salute, just a beat in the mic and the silence I shoot. Crack crown anthem, voice of the bruise, built in the chaos, forged to refuse. I don't need perfect, I lead with the truth, still wearing my crown with the pain as proof. Pain won't blooms without thorns, reigns without grief, but I earn my seat through a decade of teeth. Bit down on pain just to breathe in peace, wrote laws and fight and rule with a beat. I've been king of the lost, emperor of ends. My soldiers were demons, my army dead friends. I ain't polished, I'm war-torn elegance, with a code that was carved in negligence. Try to bury me deep, but I grew in stone, and I sit with a posture they call unknown. Wounds on my soul like royal chrome, every line I spit got a monarch tone. They say that in regal, I say that's fact. The real king bleeds and still walks back with a crown that's cracked, with a soul intact and a voice too sharp for a soft impact. I ain't here for a statue of praise, I'm here for the ones who still walk through blaze. So I chant with the crooked and raised, this anthem for royalty born in the maze. Crack crown anthem, voice of the bruise, built in the chaos, forged to refuse. I don't need perfect, I lead with the truth, still wearing my crown with the pain as proof. Crack crown anthem, built in the chaos. I don't need perfect, I lead with the truth, still wearing my crown with the pain as proof.
I've been scrolling through a world where my face don't stick, just another broken profile in the algorithmic mix. I tried to speak, but the system just clipped. Now my voice bounced back like a signal that slipped. I fade in the feed like a thought too deep, buried in the code where the memories sleep, where the silence scream and the comments weep, and the pixels lie where the shine too cheap. They don't care about truth, just trends and tags, trade their soul for a post and brag. But I've been in the back end, lost in lag, trying to build something real with a glitch in my flag. I ain't logged in peace for a minute or two. Every click that I make feel distant and blue. I got followers now, but no one true. They react with a tap, but don't see what I do. I'm a shadow in a loop they can't comprehend, a thought that echoes a means to an end. They copy the drip, I rewrite the trend, and I bleed in the code that they just pretend. Digital dust, I fade in the scroll, lost in the code with no control. They swipe my soul, left me on hold. Now I speak in static from a heart gone cold. I spit from the cloud with the data decay, where the light look real but the source don't stay, where the dreams get sold in a JPay tray and the truth get throttled by what you portray. I ain't born for the clicks, I was built for the break, raised in the silence, no filter can fake. I ain't post for applause, I post for the ache, and I write what I live in a world that's opaque. They curate pain like it's part of the plan, package it clean in the palm of your hand, while I search for the soul they can't understand, still trapped in a room with a hollowed out brand. I see hope in a thumbnail, love in a thread, but it vanished like smoke when the feed go dead. Trying to feel through a screen got me misled, now rhyme with a pulse of the server shed. I'm not synced to the grid, I'm a glitch in its base, a mirrorless voice in a binary space. They forgot who I am, left no trace, just digital dust in a permanent place. Digital dust, I fade in the scroll, lost in the code with no control. They swipe my soul, left me on hold. Now I speak in static from a heart gone cold. Digital dust, I fade in the scroll, lost in the code with no control. They swipe my soul, left me on hold. Now I speak in static from a heart